Hi my lovelies, how we doing? Ooh, welcome back to my channel. I need to put my little Spidey away now really because Halloween is over. But until I do my winter setup, I thought I'd keep her here and my lovely little Garland just for some cozy ambience, you know. I have had a few messages about my wax melts. Where are your wax melts? Are you bringing them back? I've literally got my, it's actually there to the left of me. I was tempted to make a little festive wax melt order, but I think I've still got some wax melts left, so I might crack it out at some point. But I was getting a bit worried. It was quite big, it took up quite a lot of room, and it was a bit faffy here and there, you know, a bit fiddly, having to clean it out. Sometimes I'd be like, oh no, I need to clean it out, and it was just a bit chaotic. So I think I will leave it for a min. But anyway, welcome back to my channel. This is November cash stuffing. This is the second one of November. We are cash stuffing £200. I will just count the cash. 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Beautiful. So how is everybody? I feel a little bit, I don't know. I've got the kiddies today are in after school club, which I'm buzzing about, bless them, because they've only ever been once before. Mr. Cute's gone biking for the day because he was off work. I've been working at home all day, and because they're in after school club, he's picking them up after biking on the way home, so they're all excited about that. I just feel like the day's flown by. I've got loads done. I've started on the restock for the Polar Expense, and also I've made a start on the Home Alone one as well, so I'm very excited for that. Yeah, very exciting. But yeah, I've got an hour left, so I thought quickly cash stuff, and then I'm going to jump in the bath because yeah, we've got a busy old weekend planned. We're actually going to do some Christmas shopping. Me and Mr. Cute have got some child-free time, which is very rare in our world. It doesn't happen very often, doesn't happen enough. So yeah, we're going to enjoy that. We have the whole of tomorrow and the morning of Sunday, so we're going to try and do as much Christmas shopping for the kiddies as we can, possibly for some other people if we see anything whilst we're out and about. So that's exciting. I can't wait to do that. We always do it once a year. We all go together and do the kiddies bits and bobs. Well, let's go for this orange today. So we're putting £10 into our emergency fund as always. I feel like I'm tripping on my words a little bit today. I haven't had enough sugar today, clearly. Whee! Ideal. So that's all gone in there. Ah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I don't know if our local, well, it's not local, but there's a little city we normally go to, and they have a Christmas market, but I think they've changed the dates on it, so it's not actually open yet. So Mr. Cute was like, should we go a bit further up, like maybe Bristol way or Cardiff way? I was like, oh my gosh, you're flirting with me now. Although we haven't planned anything, you know what I mean, so it's a little bit last minute, but a bit of fun I suppose, isn't it? So we might do that, or we might go to Exeter, which is like, oh, there is Plymouth as well, but I just feel like Exeter's got that little bit of edge on Plymouth. We live right at the bottom of the UK, if you didn't realise, if you didn't know. So this one I'm doing next year. Pumpkin pounds we're working on at the moment. I always mess this one up because I get the money out. I think I've put the money in, so let's put the money in now. £10. And this is the second time I'm completing it, so let's pop 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. And then last time I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to complete it. I put another 5 in. So yeah, love that. I won't count it. I'll do that another time. I'm a little bit pushed for time because I want to get in and out the bath before the kiddies come home really. So then I can get some bits ready. £10 is going into van today. Let's swap that for a little 20. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 in van maintenance. Lovely. Eventually I'd love that to sit at like a nice chunk, but at the moment we're sort of just filling it, spending it, filling it, spending it, and we are winging it. So yeah, it'd be really nice to eventually have, like, I don't know, 500 quid in there, a grand maybe, I don't know. £500 isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. If you have a service and MOT, like sometimes 3/4 of that will be eaten up. So I don't know, we'll see how we go next year with it. Home Sweet Home's going to get a £5. I did actually take £30 out of here a couple days ago. I went to B&M and got some massive clear storage boxes. There's now 20 in there. Some massive clear storage boxes for our Halloween stuff, and also we need some for like Christmas things. And yeah, so boring that you have to buy things like that, isn't it? £30 on some plastic to keep stuff in, but I want to be a bit more organised with the house. And we've accumulated a couple little Halloweeny bits this year that we want to keep for years and years to come, so it's nice to store them away all together. And then next September I can go upstairs, drag out the Halloween box, I know where everything is. Happy days. So Lapland has, do you know what, let's put the money into it first, then we'll count it. So today we are adding 20, 40, 50, £55, and that is because it was at a really odd number, and I thought let's put a bit more into it this week. Last week I put 50 in, so there should be now 150 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 150. Lovely. Very early stages still. I have actually been looking and doing some research, and it's really handy now because obviously a lot of people, especially on TikTok, are going to Lapland or have been like now, or they went early December last year. So I've learned so many tips on there and tricks. Some people have done it on a budget, some people have done all the bougie bits out there. So I'm thinking if we can combine a bit of everything, I think instead of going down like the TUI route or the Jet2 holidays route, I think we're going to book everything independently ourselves. So the flights, hire car, some accommodation. I do like the thought of, they do like some really nice glass igloos on some of the resorts. They've got like posh fancy glass igloos, and some of the bougie videos I watched, they all did that. And then some of the budget videos said that if they went back again, they would save a bit more money and do one night in an igloo. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to take that advice and we'll do some on a budget and then we'll do some bougie. And I found a really nice resort in Levy. I think that's how you say it. It's literally Levi. Somebody said Levi on the video, but to me, I don't know, I feel like it's Levy, but I might be completely wrong, I don't know. But yeah, there's a really nice place there. So I'm thinking 2 nights there because it includes quite a bit of stuff. You might be able to see the aurora at night, the lovely northern lights. But apparently in December, it's quite hard to see them because you get a lot of snow and stuff. Apparently the sky's quite thick, you can't see all the time, but some people have been in December and seen it, so that would be really cool. So yeah, I'm thinking, I'm starting to research and it's very exciting, and I've gone off on a tangent then, but I think we're going to do a bit of everything whilst we're there. Health isn't getting anything. Sorry health. There we go. Lovely. Next up, we are going to go to our low priority binder. There's 2 envelopes in here that are being stuffed today, and that is future events. Pop a 10 in there. So we've now got 20, 30, 40, 55 in there. Is that right? 55. Yeah. Okie dokie. I'm trying to get this one to £200 because there's some tickets that we'd like to buy for a biking event. I think that's going to be around £100 at the end of January. And also at the end of January is my mother-in-law. I mean, we're not married, but we say mother-in-law, do you know what I mean? Because we feel married. We've been together like over 11 years. So it's her 60th birthday in January, and although no one said about a meal or anything, I feel like it'll be thrown out there a week or two before, and I'd like to have £100 there just in case for me, Mr. Cute and our 2 boys. I don't want to just randomly have to find £100 or take it out of the budget as an do you know what I mean? Just no, I'd rather be prepared, so that's cool. And then £10 into hair. I have an appointment at the beginning of December, so that can go in there. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 in there. Lovely. And that is it for low priority this week. Awesome. Right, birthday binder is this pink beauty. And today she's only getting £5, 5 little squid. So we have completed the first 2. Did we put an extra 5 in little Nanny yet? Let's just see. I can't remember. 10, 20, 25, 30. No, we didn't. So I will at some stage possibly put another 5 in there. Uncle Bean has got 15. He's now got 20 in there. Yep, push it back in. Lots of January birthdays, so as we've got a couple of months, I'm trying to get ahead with those. Next up, we're going to go to our annuals binder. I had no change in my purse today, hence why I didn't do my little change wallets at the beginning. There's nothing, and I think that's because I haven't spent any cash this week, apart from the 30 quid that I went to B&M with. Everything's just been on card. And we've been working hard this week. I haven't really gone out and done anything too exciting. So this beautiful challenge was made for me by My Money Matters. So the lovely Esther, requested by Lucy Luxor. I love it. It's very cute. So this is saving up for our New Year's Eve takeaway. And let's put 5 quid in there today. So we've now got 20. Let's knock off this lovely timer. This has got 11 icons on it and will save us £55 in total, which is a lot. I'm trying to think how much we normally spend on an Indian, but I think we're going to get the kiddies involved and all have a nice Indian together. They've had one with us before and they loved it. Normally though, I'm not going to lie to you guys, if me and Mr. Cute get a takeaway, it's at 7 onwards once the kids are in bed, so we can enjoy. Like, don't get me wrong, sometimes they have a takeaway with us, but it's normally like a little McDonald's and things like that. But when it comes to like Chinese or Indian or anything, if we're having something posh, I can't relax and enjoy it unless they're in bed sleeping, so I can sit there, stuff my face, watch telly and just be an absolute slob.com, because that, nothing beats it. Oh, I love it. So yeah. But yeah, New Year's Eve, I think we might have one together to bring in the new year as a family. Very exciting. Do you know what? Valentine's Day. We're starting that today. How romantic. Right, so today we are popping £5 into Valentine's Day. There was another challenge I was going to do. I swear it's something from Eva. Where would that be now? I don't know. Eva, the lovely Eva, the Rockin' Witch, sent me a few bits. Hold on, I think it might be in here. Ah, okay, yes. So it was this lovely one here called Finding Love. But I think what I'm going to do actually with it is pop it in my spring and summer binder, because it's cute colours, red and pink. Like, I'm thinking maybe red and pink vibes for spring and summer. So I'm going to save that because it's random amounts as well. So that would be good for a challenge binder. Sorry everyone, sorry to get you excited. This is the 3rd year in a row that I've done this one. I'm pretty sure I've done this twice already. So let's crack on. I will do my little blondies, as both my little boys were blonde bambinos with lovely curls. One had proper ringlets. Well, actually I say curls. They weren't tight curls. They were like lovely loose curls. One had straight hair and then it would curl at the ends, which was so cute. And one was a bit more curly, but he grew it out long. And do a little blue nappy. or whatever they are. Cute. And that represents the first £5 for Valentine's Day. So lovely. Right, the birthdays for the boys. So Sini is going to get 10 today, is he? Yeah, going to get 10. Shall we do some swapsies or not? No, let's keep the 20s. I don't really want. Hang on, I'm being silly. Yeah, put that 10 back. Put 20 in and take 10 out. Let's do that. So we've now got £70 in there. We can't do another icon yet because we don't quite have 80. And we're going to do the same for Mr. Cute. I know I said boys then, out of habit. Mr. Cute is a boy. He's just the biggest boy in the house. 36-year-old boy, man-child. Right, so let's do another 20 in and 10 out. So he also has £70 towards his birthday. Lovely. I should probably start mine in a bit. And then it will be time for buggies as well. Time just goes so fast, doesn't it? Well, here we go, smashing up the gaff. I need a bigger desk. I love it when I watch channels and you can see their binders. They've got loads of room, they've got their drink, they've got a candle. I've literally got 35 centimetres by 50. This is literally my area. That's all I've got on this desk. Anything here will just fall off. So I can't put my binders on this desk. It just wouldn't work. Just wouldn't work. Right, let's go to, so we are now going to our school binder, which is this lovely oatmeal one. She's a beauty. Right, and we are working on the Christmas holidays. And I am putting in £15 today, so that's lovely. 5, 10, what have we got now? 30, 35, 40, 45. Slowly, we are slowly doing this one. So I can colour in 3 Christmas trees today, so I will crack on with that. Going back to the Lapland stuff, every time I watch a video on TikTok of a family that's gone to Lapland, I'm literally sat there crying. I'm just such an emotional person. I just, honestly, it's been a dream for me for years and years and years. I've always thought how amazing that would be to go and do that. And now that I'm a mummy, I'm an adult, like I can go and do that now, you know. I mean, it costs money. We've not been able to do it, but I just know that we're now in the position to finally start saving for it. I'm very excited, honestly. And I cried yesterday, I'm not even lying, probably about 6 times, thinking about it, looking at the accommodation, watching these videos. I'm an absolute emotional wreck. Since I had children, I mean, I've always been a bit emotional, and I've always been an empath and a worrier and a, you know, the Grinch has his heart is 3 times too small. I sometimes think my heart is 3 times too big, because I just honestly cry at everything. I cry at everything, especially if it's to do with the children. I remember, like, on my little ones, well, both of them, I cried at both of my son's little nursery graduation, but I was the only one. I was the only one in the whole crowd of like 50 people crying. And I was so glad I was at the back. I was literally looking at everybody thinking, how am I the only mummy here crying? I literally cry at everything. Bawled my eyes out when I had to go to hospital to have my second boy, because I just felt so much emotion with my first one. Oh yeah, mad. I just cry at everything. So yeah, yesterday I had a bloody good cry, and I kept thinking, I've got my card being delivered in a bit, like I don't want to be answering the door looking like an emotional wreck, because that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Do you know what, let's put 10 in and take 5 out. It's for school trips. So yeah, absolute blubbering mess. I think I'm just going to honestly cry the whole time I'm out there. Oh dear. Yeah, I just think, wow, it just doesn't seem real. It looks like a dream out there. Everything's snowy. You're with the family. You can just have snowball fights and go on the sledges everywhere. Warm up inside in front of the fire. Go and see the OG Father Christmas in his town, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get more magic than that, can you? So Madness. I'm gonna stop talking about it. I feel like you guys are probably like, boring, talk about something else. Right, 20 quid there and 15 there. Lovely. So £35 is correct for the first time in forever. I've actually not made a mistake, but there's still time. There's still time. So we are gonna do £5 into the firework challenge. And I've nearly completed the whole 12 months, so that's exciting. Once we've done December, we have done it. Let's do a pink firework today. So I'll colour in half of it for a £5, and then next week we'll do the other half, I think. Lovely. And the £5 goes into the lovely Hermes. Thank you, Hermes. I don't know if I'm going to do these again next year because I want to knuckle down with certain things next year, and I think I've chosen something, you know, like I do my dots. I've been doing the dots this year. I also did Fill the Dots original, the OG one, last year for the whole year. So I've done dots for 2 full years nearly, and I found something that I'm going to do, and it's something cool that's a little bit different. And yeah, it's not dots for a change, guys. But I don't know whether I think I'm not going to do this next year, because that money then can go towards this other thing that I'm doing. I feel like I am stretching myself a little bit with this one. She's a bit juicy. And I just want it to be a no pressure year, because we're putting a lot of money into Lapland next year, plus Wales. I'd like to... Next year is about memories and just having a great time with the family, doing as many things as we can. The kids are like, this year, I don't know what it is, they just look so grown up to me. They are 7, nearly 8 and 5.5, and I'm like, wow, where has that 8 years gone nearly? I just can't believe it. It goes so fast. So I'm trying to enjoy the rest of their innocence before they get to teens, you know, like pre-teens, once they hit like 10, and all of that fun stuff starts to happen, and the little mood swings and all that come in. No thanks. So yeah, I'm trying to enjoy them being kids as long as we can. So next year is really focusing on them and just being present with them, doing some things, making some memories for the fam, taking lots of photos and just loving life. Right, Fill the Dots. We are going to do £10 off the dot debt, because we went mad in the camping shop in summer and took £190 out of here. We've been paying it off. We've got £90 left now, so let's take another 10 off. My aim is to get this done by Christmas Eve. No, New Year's Eve. And then we can reallocate this money to all the things that we want to reallocate them to for next year. It was going to go towards like sinking funds and stuff to give us a nice boost in all the areas, but I did look obviously at the holidays for next year, and the bougie igloos they've now been released to book for next year. So I'm thinking, will we have enough in the Lapland folder by the time we want to book it, or should some of that go towards it? Probably. I'm not closing it. Nikki, what are you doing? Which potion we completed, so that's cool. Boo race. Let's do boo race today. I think we're going to do £6. So we're going to do 3 rolls into boo race today and see who's going to win. So it's either emergency fund, home or Lapland. 3. So that is Lapland. See? We're on theme. Should be talking about it today because it's going to happen, guys. It's going to happen. Lovely. 1, so that is our emergency fund. Lovely. Is she in the lead now? No, so she is drawing with the home fund. I feel like there's not a clear winner yet, you know? I feel like we're going to get to the end and just they're all going to be even. Number 1 again. Woo! Emergency fund. Is it going to be you? Are you going to win whatever's in the envelope? Cool. So I'll just put the lid on that before I get it all over myself. Let's put 10 in and take 4 out. Hopefully that's dry. Have we got 4 in here to take out? Yes, we do. There are the £4 coins. Well, that worked out well, didn't it, guys, huh? And that has now got, so the winnings for this so far is 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, that's a nice little chunk. So £40 in there so far. Still got a little bit of time to add a little bit more. But yeah, it's just funny how it's all going. Right. So, Save My Bacon is going to get £5 today. And we are going to do, should we do the fried bread or the toast? Let's do that. Oh, I don't know why I've done a cross. The rest of them ticks. Never mind. £5, and that goes into the lovely Hermes again. Brilliant. So we've only got to do a sausage next week and we've completed it. So that's very exciting. Now we are on to these 2 beauties. So we've got the Magical Forest. I will do this one first. And today we're putting a fiver into this one. I'll keep it sideways so you can see me marking it off. So we got £2, £2 and a £1. Oh, did it? Got Sharpie on me. £5 is going into Magic Forest. That also goes into Hermes. It's very chunky right now. It's got a nice amount of dollar in his tummy. So that's good. And then Autumn Forest, we are going to do £4, which is the last 4 here. Let's put them into Hermes a second. Beautiful. Okay, so let's do a couple of these £2. That one there and this. Oh, look at that little hedgehog there. He's all spread out. He's fallen. His legs have given way and he's just lying there. Bless him. So there we go. That is my cash stuffing done for the week. That was fast. I feel like that was pretty speedy for me. There's no money left over. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes this time. You guys love to let me know. You guys love to let me know every time I do though. And I'm like, no, every time I read the comments. Oh my goodness. So yay for me. I don't think anything went wrong. I hope you're having a lovely week. I'm going to go and do some Christmas shopping now this weekend. Very excited. So I hope you're all well anyway. And I'll see you next week. Bye.